Et dites-lui comme il faut. Non, non, attendez. Il faut pas qu'il parle comme ça.
Coming up on Airline, Jane Boulton gets some French stick.
No more. Finished. OK?
Bien.
Finished.
Chief Purser Bob Brain is on a special mission in Amsterdam.
It's all very cloak and dagger stuff, and a lot of work has gone into keeping it a secret.
And easyJet's pilots are getting younger and younger.
Come fly with me, let's fly away. If you can use some exotic booze, there's a bar in far Bombay. Come fly with me, let's fly away.
Good. What can we say, 20 minutes early?
It's the end of another shift for easyJet's Gatwick base captain Chris Pell, but he's not going home. Chris, his wife Debbie and their daughter Amelia are meeting some special guests from Belarus, the country worst affected by the Chernobyl nuclear disaster in 1986.
We can say.
Hello.
Yeah, how do you say that in Russian? Привет.
The Chernobyl Children's Lifeline charity is bringing 20 Belarusian youngsters to the UK. Two 10-year-old girls are staying with the Pells for the next month.
All but 1% of the land in Belarus is contaminated. And the contamination is obviously radioactive. So therefore, they're getting attacked with nuclear poisoning.
If we're nervous, how on earth are they feeling?
They reckon that 1 month out of Belarus will extend their lives by up to 2 years. So, to me, that's a major, major reason to take these kids in.
Could be coming through soon.
Fairly soon?
The children's plane has landed, so the Pells only have a few moments to brush up on their Russian.
And you can say Eto, which means this is Eto Emmy, Eto Debbie.
Oh, I'll let Emmy say it.
Well, if she can, remember. Will you remember, won't you?
Much better.
Brilliant.
90% of Belarusian children suffer from radiation poisoning. While in the UK, this group will breathe clean air and eat healthy food for the first time in their lives.
A bit emotional, actually.
Unbelievable, just so much happiness, isn't it?
Are you excited then?
I just don't do this sort of thing, and just to see so much happiness, it's overwhelming.
Hello. Hi. Easy, you're too. Привет. Привет. Easy.
Hello. Привет.
Меня зовут Debbie. Это Emmy. Это Chris.
Yes.
Olga. Or
Lena.
Lena.
Yeah, Elena.
Lena and Olga. Nice to meet you.
Okay.
Say hello. Shall I take
Speak
your
any
bags?
English?
Little.
A little. Very good.
A little is very good.
Unfortunately, Liana's English and Debbie's Russian aren't quite good enough yet.
Toilet? Toilet? Do you need the toilet? Toilet? No? No? Let's just go. Let's just go. It's all
We
done.
tried.
It didn't work.
We did try.
Let's go. Don't worry.
It'll be fingers and legs crossed for the journey home. Chief Purser Bob Brain is in Holland on a top-secret mission.
Yeah, I'm here in Schiphol Airport, Amsterdam today, operating a flight back to Liverpool, and special day for 2 passengers on board. It's all very cloak and dagger stuff, and a lot of work has gone into keeping it a secret.
Fire crews at Liverpool Airport are also part of Bob's covert operation. Martin Fletcher is in charge.
You know what's happened today on the 925 from Amsterdam? So it's going to be on stand 1. We'll take both Fire 1, Fire 2 down to stand 2, park them up as we discussed this morning. OK, it's 9:10 now, so we better get a move on and get ready. Be in your fire kit as well, in case we get a shout. OK, let's rock and roll then.
With the Liverpool Airport firefighters briefed, the ruse is falling nicely into place. In Newcastle, frequent flyer David Marsh has a problem with his booking to Stansted. Passenger service agents like Vicky Hargreaves deal with Mr Marsh on a regular basis.
He has been a frequent flyer for quite a long time with easyJet, and he does actually cause a bit of trouble for us sometimes.
Mr Marsh's booking is missing. Passenger service agents Robert Burke and Nicola Ward are desperately trying to find it.
Should go see if he's got another reference number.
I'll just double check the list, because if he's not on the list, he won't be. He's not on the list, so he's not booked.
Robert's got to break the bad news.
You're not actually in the system for being on this.
Sorry, you didn't hear what I said. I'm not in the system because the system's made a mistake. I'll buy a new ticket now and pay for it now on condition that I get my money back when we've confirmed the situation.
Normal easyJet passengers are not normally like that. He just takes it too far sometimes.
Look, it doesn't make any difference, and I'll tell you why.
You haven't got a booking on the flight.
Sorry, listen. I'm prepared to pay now, and I've just told you the condition. When we establish, as we will, that the screw-up is that of easyJet, you give me the money back. It's quite simple.
If you want to make your way over to the ticket desk, which is behind you on the back hall, you should be able to book me on the flight now.
Really appreciated that Robert was the one on the end that he actually came to when he first spotted him, because there have been any of us, like, I think most of us that have been on the team long enough now to actually lose our rag with the passenger. That's how much he does get to us.
Every time we fly, there's something wrong.
Oh, do we need that?
Yeah.
Mitchell Tonks paid £22 a seat to get from Luton to Madrid. But because he's had to change his flights at the last minute, the price has shot up.
OK, unfortunately,
It's taken then, yeah?
it would come to £210.98.
I don't have a choice, but I can tell you that I will never fly with easyJet again. I could have flown with a proper airline.
So unfortunately, you have to pay full price, and I can't get down.
So it's cost us the best part of 600 quid to move the flight. And
It's bad, eh? It's a bit of a con, and perhaps you should advertise that, you know, if you want to change anything, then it's going to cost you horrendous.
Every airline does charge a fee and transfer the different seat price. When you book your flights, they're very, very cheap.
No, I'm a regular traveller, honestly, and I fly with loads and loads of airlines, and I should never fly with easyJet again.
Flights before, but
and I should never fly with easyJet again, ever.
It's just outrageous.
How much is it?
750 quid to get to Madrid and back. Could have gone with a proper airline, had food and everything.
We just won't do it with easyJet again.
Bad news, eh? I don't think that they've really got customer service in mind. I mean, if they'd have put on the front of their website, look, if you change this flight, it could cost you up to 4 times more for your ticket. I may not have booked it because things happen in life, and you know, you do want to make changes to your travel arrangements at the last minute. And I think if they can't offer that, you should be really clear about those things up front.
Out on Friday and back on Monday, love. That's what I always do.
In Newcastle, customer relations are also strained.
That reference number, Newcastle
Why
just
would I book it
Stansted.
one way? I book them all both ways.
You did it on the internet, so that's what you've entered.
No point arguing about it. Your system has failed. I'm going to buy one and I'm going to get the money back from you.
No problem. It's £87.99 altogether, please.
To him, we're just anyone that sits behind a desk, whereas he thinks he's Mr. Almighty, really, and thinks, yeah, I'm better than everybody else, and he's not really at the end of the day. He's just a normal easyJet passenger like the rest of them.
Did you pack all luggage yourself?
I packed the luggage myself. There were no sharp objects. I have not been asked to carry anything and nobody's interfered with it.
Flight boarding from gate 14 this evening, and you need to be there no later than 7:15. Thank you.
I do think he's in the wrong this time. I really do.
Of course it could have been my fault, but I'm reasonably confident it wasn't.
750 quid, I don't call that cheap flight to Madrid.
If you cancel the flight yourself, that's not actually down to easyJet.
I know, I think that's it, all these things.
Disillusioned Mitchell Tonks isn't asking for a refund. He's looking for sympathy.
And I'd say for 700 quid, I could have gone with Air France or somebody like that, all of us, and been well looked after on board as well. So, you know, the problem is I will never fly easyJet again. We're not angry, it's just very frustrating. Yeah, feel let down, yeah, definitely. And next one.
frustrated and a lot poorer.
Yeah.
At the Pells in Surrey, Chernobyl kids Liana and Olga have a garden and a swimming pool to play in, and they've been working up healthy appetites.
They haven't stopped eating fruit.
It's just an unbelievable amount of fruit.
I've been to the supermarket and bought more fruit than I've ever bought in my life, thinking it's all going to go off because nobody will eat it.
It just gets
Within
hoovered.
2 days,
It's
it's gone.
hoovered up.
It's unbelievable.
It's
Fantastic.
almost like they see it and they have some sort of craving for their own health. They've got to eat goodness. Because they've got hardly any calcium in their bones. because of the radiation that takes away the calcium. So therefore their bone density is poor and all sorts of things. So I think it's a natural thing that when they see some food, they want to eat it.
Olga and Leanna look fit, but 10 years' exposure to radiation has badly affected their health. Olga has curvature of the spine and Leanna has a malformed foot.
They do look healthy, but, you know, they're not. And don't be fooled by looks.
They're bones of the bones of 50-year-olds, basically. But you can't tell by looking at the outside. Ola's got scoliosis in her spine, and she's also got the beginnings of osteoporosis, which at 10 isn't brilliant, obviously. And especially with scoliosis, it's curvature of the spine that progressively gets worse. Coming over here for 4 weeks will extend their life by 2 years. And I think that's such an amazing thing to be able to do for anybody.
easyJet passenger Richard van Tilburg is masterminding today's undercover operation in Amsterdam and Liverpool. So what is his top secret plan?
Well, basically, I'm going to propose my girlfriend. I've known her for about 4 years now, and well, someday has to be the day I'm going to ask her to marry me, and I thought, well, today may be a good day.
Bob Brain's task, should he accept it, keep the ring safe, sound and secret.
So, how are you feeling?
Well, can you tell?
A few nerves.
I'm a little bit nervous right now, but I think it's more exciting.
What's made you do it this way? Why take her to Liverpool?
Leanne studied in Liverpool at John Moores University for 7-8 months. So I thought, well, when I'm going to ask her to marry me, I just definitely want to do it out there.
Have you got the ring?
I've got the ring. Yeah, sure.
Very good.
I hope she likes it. Maybe there's a possibility I can get it through customs.
I promise I will take good care of it.
Don't give it to any other women you meet from it.
In Luton, Vera Blondell has missed the last flight of the day to Paris. She doesn't speak English and Scott Antoniak doesn't speak French.
Mais monsieur, vous êtes à l'aéroport.
I speak English.
Je ne sais pas speak English, moi je suis française. Je suis même pas ex-Yougoslavie, Macédoine. Speak English, je vais bien, je ne sais pas. Macédoine. Vous êtes responsable, aéroport. Il n'y a pas d'avion, vous nous donnez l'hôtel dormir. Où aller? C'est normal, parce que demain matin, moi travaille, hein, patron.
Vera's too late, so Scott won't be able to save Madame Blondell's job. He needs to find a French speaker to tell her. Richard van Tilburg is proposing to his Dutch girlfriend on easyJet's Amsterdam flight to Liverpool. Leanne thinks the cameras are on board to film purser Bob Brain, but he's in on the plan, keeping the engagement ring safe.
You go with firefighter Brownlee.
Okay.
In Fire 6, she'll take you down to the apron.
On the ground in Liverpool, Fire Chief Martin Fletcher and passenger service agent Leanne Chung have their orders too. Even if the fire crews make their position in time, they could still be called to an incident and be late for Richard's big moment. To keep the plan secret, Bob's treating Richard and Leanne like regular passengers.
We have to pay on easyJet, I'm afraid.
Sorry?
It's $3.20 for both.
Bob may look composed, but the mission's weighing heavy.
It's the biggest responsibility I've had in a long time. Obviously, I've got the ring in my pocket, and I am panicking and have been since we left Schiphol. Of course, the responsibility doesn't end until I've actually handed it over, and then I can relax then.
One of the perks of senior pilot Chris Pell's job is that he can give Chernobyl kids Liana and Olga the experience of a lifetime.
Right, here we go. This is it. This is the plane. Basically, this is one of the most exciting video games in the world. And once you're inside, the realism is almost 100%. To give them the feeling they are actually flying the aircraft. You see it? Is it good?
With Chris co-piloting, 10-year-old Liana takes charge.
You're doing very well. In fact, Liana's flying it, I'm just helping her. Keep going down. 40, 30, 20, 10. Hold it back, hold it back. Look. Oh, wow-wee. Here comes the reverse thrust. There's lots of noise and vibration. There we are. Liana, that was really, really Ocean catastrophe. Was it good? Is it very good? Very good. Oh, it's brilliant.
Things don't go quite as smoothly once both children are in control.
Hola! Ой, только не трава, не трава! Блин, трава. Оля, давай поднимай! Блин, не поднимай.
I mean, I just think it's got airborne. I'm just sort of watching them. It's up and down a bit, but oh, that's not a good sign. There we are, I've got it. Yeah, they're just about to crash. Bob stopped it. So there we are. That's what their noise was. Start pulling back.
Don't think. Don't think.
I've got to say, I think Liana has really taken to it extremely well. And she was far more serious with regard to how to do it, whereas Ola was just loving the experience. So no, they've done both really good, and it's great to see them enjoy themselves so much. It's fantastic. Was it good? Ocean Carousel?
Очень, very good, вообще. Класс.
Nous télémanger. Parce que moi, j'ai voyagé beaucoup,
In Luton, French speaker Sandra Sicon has arrived to try and calm Madame Blondel.
Mais il peut pas être fermé 40 minutes à l'avance. Pourquoi vous nous faites?
She's not having much luck.
Vous volez d'argent aux gens et il n'y a pas d'avion. Madame, je suis là depuis 6h15 avec mon sac. J'ai pas de bagages, d'accord?
Je vous comprends.
Non, vous comprenez. Ma voiture, elle est à Charles de Gaulle. Dommage, je travaille matin. Donc, patron, il va me virer. Mais je m'en fous. Moi, je travaille. Demain, si vous n'êtes pas au travail, comment vous faites? Hein? Votre patron, qu'est-ce qu'il va dire? J'ai dit, vous me donnez RTT un journée, monsieur.
Écoutez, elle ne comprend pas.
Et moi non plus, je ne les comprends pas. Et le chef qui prend ses responsabilités.
Unimpressed with easyJet's customer service, Madame Blondel demands to see the boss. In Liverpool, flight Echo Zulu 7002 is landing, and the fire crews are in position. Richard's plan has worked with military precision, but the mission's not over yet.
Leanne, I really can't think of a better place to ask you if you want to marry me.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, congratulations.
Thank you.
Hope it all goes well.
Okay,
Look forward to seeing you soon.
I had no idea. No idea at all. I'm just so... I'm totally flabbergasted. Just so happy.
Just guys, thank you a lot. Thank you a lot. It's really...
Congratulations.
Thank you, sir.
First 20 years are the worst.
What a brilliant end to a day. When we came into land, the flight attendants were there with the banner, and she looked out, she couldn't believe her eyes. You could tell by her face. And she actually shed a tear. So she was obviously totally blown away by it. So it's a happy ending.
She may not speak French, but Jane Boulton has got a master's degree in plain speaking.
Et vous me laissez là? Ah non, écoutez. Ah non.
Right, listen. Bon, écoutez, on vous dit de rester tranquille, sinon on va vous retirer dehors.
Pardon?
Oui.
Non, mais vous plaisantez?
Okay.
No,
right. They missed their flight, yeah?
They missed their flight, and now they said they instead of 40 minutes, they were here 35 minutes before, so the flight was already
Still
closed.
too late. Okay, she's going to translate for me. So if I just say to you that she's missed her flight this evening, as an airline, the only option we can give them to help them is to transfer them tomorrow morning. That is the only option we can give to them, as they've missed their flight because they were too late for check-in.
Le fait que vous avez raté.
J'ai pas raté, madame. Et dites-lui comme il faut.
Okay.
Non, non, attendez. Il faut pas qu'il parle comme ça. Il faut qu'il dise comme ça. Hein. Elle parle comme ça. Non, non, moi je ne sais pas. C'est tout. Elle me dit pas d'avion. Comment pas d'avion?
Non, quand même, ça 35 minutes, vous êtes là,
Non,
madame.
18 heures, j'étais là, madame. Il y avait avion.
No more, no more. Finished, okay? It's
Bien.
finished. Okay. Can you call security and we'll get them removed then? She's not having any of it. We'll have them removed by security then, it's not a problem.
Yeah, all right.
They either change your flights tomorrow morning or have them removed by security because they're not going to start pushing me all year round.
Yeah, better.
Dans les papiers. De ma travail.
The thing is, she started pushing my arm and she pushed Sandra, and I'm not absolutely not having any physical pushing from any members of the public. We don't accept that. So at the end of the day, they've missed their flight quite rightly. She's probably been stuck in traffic and she's angry, but you don't take it out by pushing myself or my other staff. No way. No way.
Bye bye. Non, non, pas de bye bye. Moi, je vais aller à la police maintenant. Il n'y a pas de bye bye. Hein.
Madame Blondel has finally met her Waterloo. easyJet are adamant Mr. Marsh hadn't booked a ticket, so no refund yet. Richard and Leanne haven't set a wedding date, but say they definitely won't be honeymooning in Liverpool. And after a peaceful night at the airport, Madame Blondel got on the first morning flight to Paris.